sure. So just those odds and ends, like the containers that you may have, you can stack them all up together, put them in your beach bag. My kids really enjoy digging just a big old hole and then taking the bucket and filling it up with water. It's a really great sensory activity. A lot of kids love it. However, there are some kids that do not like the feeling of sand. My dad actually, he hates the feeling of sand, and he hates going to the beach. It's just it's like a sensory processing thing. So if your kiddos like that, then you'll want to be cognizant of that and keep them on a towel and maybe keep shoes on them.
Right. Yeah.
But if your kids enjoy the sand, they enjoy the wet sand, it feels really good, then they'll spend hours just playing with random trash that you've brought from the kitchen and sand and water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And lots of ways to create scenes and interact with, whatever you make into characters. And
for sure.
I just recently read in a book I was reading that the research now shows that free play will create new brain cells, not just new neural connections. And I was just fascinated by that, realizing that ability to just allow our kids to play is enhancing their brains and their learning more than we ever even thought that it was.
That's so amazing. And that's one of the reasons I love to get out there in the water on the sand, because you're not having to entertain your kids. They're literally playing on their own. It's screen-free time, so it's guilt-free. I don't have any guilt with however long we stay at the beach. And the one thing I really noticed is, so my daughter's 6, and she's probably a type A person. A little shyer, a little more withdrawn. I saw her confidence grow exploring on the beach. There are these big rocks in Normandy, on the beach, on the coast of Normandy, where we spent about 2 months this year. Yeah. And she was pretending to be like a little mountain climber, and she was jumping from rock to rock. And normally she's really hesitant about that kind of thing. And I was just kind of watching her, and she was so proud of herself, and she'd go further. Cool. And then she was like, I'm going to go take a walk by myself. And I'd watch her walk on the beach, and she's never done anything like that before.
Wow. Yeah, that's one nice thing about really large beaches like that. I know we used to live in Oregon, and beaches are like that too. But you can see for so far. And so they have that line of sight. I can still see mom, but yet I can still be independent instead of having like buildings and trees and all those other things that usually block our vision from seeing one another.